Okay. See what we can see. Kieran, are you there? Yeah. What are you doing, doggy? Right then. Right. Get down. Come on, get down. Ricky, get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Come on. Come on. Get down. You can't stay up there. You little shitbag. I need to go in this box. One. One. You're not even here. You're not even here. Yeah, Kieran's not even here. Where the fuck is my computer going nuts? Let me see if I can figure out what the fuck is going on. Waiting for Mr. Kira. Why is my computer going mental? I don't understand. No. Kieran, are you there yet? I've been waiting 10 minutes now. Right, Mike, I'm waiting for Kieran to turn up, so if you just give me a second. But this is a live feed from the Amiga. So, in fact, since you're here, Mike, I can... We'll test something now. Because Kieran's obviously fucking slow and doesn't realise that I gotta be at work in the morning. So I don't have time to piss around. Can you see, if you look closely, what I'm talking about? The video feedback that is not entirely perfect. But if I, like I said, if I adjust the wire, it goes. Like it seems to me like loose solder. Like, it's playable. It's playable for sure. Right. Yeah, it's not too serious, is it? Now, I can't hear anything, so let me turn up the volume. I don't know exactly how to. The reason I say I don't know exactly how to is because it's coming through the HDMI into the screen. That's how. Fuck's sake. Fuck off, Ricky. Oh, I can hear it now. There wasn't any sound. That was the problem. Do you remember this game? Like, I remember Pancakes playing this game, Desert Strike, on Dream, and he was like so hyped about the game. And like, there's proper audio, speech, and everything on the Amiga, so like, it's almost a different game from what I've already seen from that first intro. I have quite a lot of games. Right. Surely, Mike, you'll want to see Street Fighter. Now, it is a shame that this Desert Strike says insert disc 2, and I'm not really sure. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I'm not sure where the other discs are, but I found it now. So, no to worry. Disc 2 is coming up right now. Yeah, there's Jungle Strike and Urban Strike, and there's a lot. The disc 2 is gone inside. I do have a joystick, but it's the most shitty joystick I've ever seen. So I can use Mega Drive controller, but I'm not actually sure where the Mega Drive controller is. I think it's in a box of wires that I brought back with me from Mike's. So I remember putting it in there afterwards. But I couldn't tell you where that is right now. But I do have the joystick, I do have a mouse, and a mouse is pretty good. So any games that are like mouse-based, I'll definitely be able to play those. Like, I'll be able to make some attempt to play with the joystick. I did do Road Rash with the joystick. It's not great. It's better with a controller. I have inserted disc 2. We don't know if the disc 2 even works. It's trying to read the disc, but I'm going to say it's not working. It doesn't. There's no activity light for that disc. So let's say that doesn't work. So we did get the first disc of Desert Strike to work. I do have multiple copies of every game, but I've only brought out one copy for the time being, right? So what I've noticed is a lot of games are like what you would call cracked games, right? Where when you plug in the disc, nothing happens. And you have to start the system with the disc in the drive, and then it says software error, click to continue. And at that point, you know it's working, right? So if I put in this disc right now, nothing will happen, right? See, nothing happened, right? But if I switch it off and switch it back on, it will say software error. Like this. And then it will play the game. So this one, press fire to continue on the joystick. Right, first one to buzz in with what game this is wins. What do you win? Nothing. It seems to be reading the disc, so. Now then. I've played James Pond 2 and 3 on the Mega Drive. I haven't played James Pond 1. So this is James Pond 1. This is where it all started. Kieran, you can laugh, but James Pond's actually a pretty fucking good game. And it's the best on the Amiga. So let's see how this goes. Bear in mind, I'm using a joystick. A really shit one at that. As soon as I find the Mega Drive controller, I'll play future streams with the Mega Drive controller. We're currently experiencing a black screen. Some games might not work because of the age of the discs, right? Bear that in mind. We did get Lemmings to load up and run, so that's good news. I got to the second disc of Desert Strike, but the second disc didn't seem to do anything. No, I still got the floppy light on, so it's reading the disc. If anyone's interested, this is an Amiga 600. I wanted the small one because it fit nicely on my lap when I'm playing. Like a keyboard. And it's not too heavy. It's still trying to read this disc. But I'm going to give it another 30 seconds and say that it's dead. Now, I know you should be patient with Amiga. I know that. However, I think that we've been patient long enough. And we've got a lot of games to check, right? So I'm going to say that that doesn't work. Right, next game. If there's porn, then I'll quickly hide the stream, right? Because I don't know. For battleships, for Arcanide, for Amiga, press 2. I want Arkanoid. So it'll be like the export, right? Like, the picture's pretty good, right? You're not jumping on my lap, Ricky. There's something on there. Stupid. Go up there, then. Now, there's hardware tessellation on the graphics. So, Amiga version of the export here, and what are you saying? We got this. It's still loading, by the way. Some might not work because some of them say the Amiga 1200 or the Amiga 500 only. And some will only work with a certain Kickstart disc in first, and then you start the next one. So it is what it is. But we did get Lemmings to work, so that's a good start. I believe it's still reading the disc. I'm trying to click, but nothing seems to be happening. Should we give up with this one? Right, I'm giving up. There is other stuff on that disc, apparently. Now then, let's go for the next one. Right then. Sometimes this screen will go on for ages. We'll give it a minute just in case something happens, and then we'll try the next game. Oh, something happened. It went blank. That's a change. We'll give it another 30 seconds, and then we'll try something else. I've got many discs. I don't expect them all to work, yeah? Right, I'm giving up. Bollocks. We haven't got all night. So we haven't had much luck so far. Let's try pinball. I've only got one pinball game. So the guy that had these discs obviously didn't like pinball very much. Stupid. Pinball's pretty fucking good. We're getting a blank screen though. Oh! Oh! Yep. Okay. Getting another blank screen. I got a white screen. Sometimes this error will come up when it's for a different Amiga, right? I think it's just looping through to that error again. If that error comes up once more without anything different happening, I'm going to say that it's for an Amiga 1200. Some of these will be AGA games, and they just won't run on this Amiga 600 because the graphics are not good enough. So that doesn't work. I'm pretty certain that doesn't work. Let's try Super Street Fighter 2. Now, it says Amiga 1200 on it. But that could be bollocks, and it might work. It could be bollocks. Could be true. Now, that'll be the AGA that is trying to show for the Amiga 1200, and that's the exact glitch that you get. So we know that Street Fighter 2 will not work. Ricky, get off my shoulders, for fuck's sake. Get off! Go on. Go on, get down there. Right. Little bastard. Next game coming up. You're like, next game? We haven't even seen anything yet. Does this Amiga even work? That's what you're thinking. Lemmings does work. So, this is working. Right. These flickery colors and stuff is so classic Amiga, right? Like this sort of shit. When something's loading. It's classic Amiga. So it's just switched itself to Power 60. That's interesting. We've got a blank blue screen now. You get lots of blank screens on the Amiga, Kieran, don't you? Do you reckon anything's happening? He stopped reading the disc, so... Right, bollocks. Let's try another one. It might be that a lot of the ones that were actually trying it for the Amiga 1200... Is this going to work? Manic Miner Traditional. Manic Miner 1990 version. X copy. Let's go for the traditional version. Press F4 for nothing else. Meh. Is that a glitch? Another blank screen. We got somewhere. Oh. White screen. Is this the reset? So the traditional one didn't work, but we came back to here. So let's press F2. Had away and shite has a read error on disk block. Right, so that disk it doesn't work, but we had a disk error. So that's different. We're actually getting somewhere. I know for sure Lemmings works. If we get stuck playing Lemmings, then that's that. Let's try this game. Is this boring so far, Kieran? Or is it interesting to see all the errors? Konami, Batman Returns. What are we saying? It's reading from the disc. I can hear it, so we'll give it a chance. At least we got music with this one. I don't expect more than 10% of games to work at this rate. Still reading the disc. Fuck's sake, man. If one more thing falls over, I'm gonna be really pissed off. Wait, you might be getting some. You reckon it's just sound, this game? We're not got anywhere. Like, we've not got too much time. We don't want to spend all night piss-assing around. That's what we don't want to do. Like, it's still reading from the disc, but it might be getting a disc error. I'm gonna give up. Let's see. I'm saying that Batman Returns doesn't work. Next game. This one should be a pool game, if it were. Ricky, what are you doing? Get off there. Right, get out. Is that going to come back to the software error again? Bit. That's not reading the disc anymore, so that one doesn't work. I don't want you going in there. Right, are we getting anywhere with this one? This one says Arkanoid 2, so... Revenge of Doe, Arkanoid 2 from Imagine. The original loader had problems with certain memory configurations. For AGA fixes... Ricky wants to sit on my lap, but the Amiga's on my lap, so it's not possible. Hey. This one might actually work. Hey. You think we're good? We're actually playing with a mouse. I'm saying this one works. We've got a winner, Kieran. Fuck. We got this. Give me the damn shoes. It's not DX port on the Amiga, it's Arkanoid on the Amiga, you dickhead. This is the original DX port. This was out before DX port. Stupid. DX port on the Amiga. This is what all the X-Ball games are based on. I think I missed that power. Oh, it's a stick. Oh, wow, it goes through everything. Shut up, I got 2. And died. That was embarrassing. Got 2 and died. The highest score is 10,000. If we can beat 10,000, then rip that guy. Whoa, Kieran. Holy shit. Fuck. Damn it. Not bad, would you say? Give it another go. It didn't even save my high score. You're making my neck hot. Get off. Alright, fuck off. So the mouse isn't very that responsive during a game. It is during nothing. We've got to at least beat the first level, right? This is the only game so far we've got to work. How was I supposed to get that? I don't even... Okay. Pretty certain that game works. So that can go in the works pile. Next game. Well, the ones that don't work might work in the Amiga 1200 that I buy. This one doesn't seem to work. It keeps looping around. Yeah, that doesn't work. The disc won't come out. Maybe it will come out if I turn it off. Or maybe I need some pliers to get it out. I will win, Amiga. You're not telling me I'm not on that disc player. Like, I don't have pliers to hand. It's kind of fucking annoying. I'll find something, don't worry. I've got a screwdriver that might work. Right, I got it out. Fuck that disc. It's the only disc I've had that's had an issue ejecting. Right. Okay. Next game. I don't know if there's like 4 discs to this, but we'll at least get to see what's on the first 2 discs, right? Any guesses? Fatal error, incompatible Amiga, 8A chipset required. But maybe. Yeah, that's not going to work. Right, that doesn't work. That was Jurassic Park, doesn't work. Right. This game, I believe, works on all Amigas, this next one. I could be wrong. So let's see. Here we go. %, this works on all Amigas. But we did get one game to work today so far. Yep, this game works. You know what it is? Mike, have you been watching all these glitches from the start? Inserting disc 2. Good thing I've got disc 2. We've been having quite a few glitches. Chucky Egg doesn't work and it got stuck in the drive. I've inserted the second disc. It says it's reading a disc, but I don't think we've got any further than that. Street Fighter requires Amiga 1200. It's not reading the disc, so I'm going to say that I was balked. But like I said, I've got so many blank discs that if like disc 2 of something doesn't work or disc 3, I can just make a new disc, right? Right. Next game. Oh, I said Road Rash worked, so I'm going to show you Road Rash, yeah? But bear in mind, I'll be playing with a joystick, so it's not going to work very well. I can use a Mega Drive controller, but I don't know where it is right now, so not tonight. So yeah, I yesterday got this game to work, so pretty certain that it will still work. Now, this come up before, and I just put in 230. I think you can put anything in there, though. Oh, I was supposed to press a key. I'm an idiot. I'm not necessarily saying there's anything wrong with this Amiga because, like I said, Arkanoid works and Lemmings works and Cannon Fodder works, but their second disc doesn't work. So I'd say hardware-wise, it works, but it's the software that's starting to lack. Yeah. Now you can get a drive to fit in the floppy drive space, and you can load games from hard drive. So that's pretty cool. Right. Here we go. Karen, you can't clean corrosion on discs. That's not how it works. They're magnetic, and over time, they lose the magnetism. But, as I've explained, Lemmings 1 works, and Road Rash works, and Arkanoid works. So that's 3 games that we've got to work for sure. And I've tried like 10, so 30% so far we've got working. It's not like a CD where you could just clean the disc. That's not how it works. Right, this game's about to start. It does take a while to load, so... we'll at least do the first race, yeah? So, Road Rash coming up. Now, I'm the red and white guy in the middle of the screen. Now, this joystick's so shit. You have to hold forward at all times. And turn. With just the stick. Use the buttons to, like, punch people. So this is not going to go well. But I'm wondering if I can use the keyboard. I'm going to try and press keys on the keyboard to see if anything happens. Space is pause. Can't use the arrow keys. No, I don't think that you can use any of the keys except pause. Right, I don't want to use the joystick. I just wanted to show you that it works. Okay, so Road Rash does work. Lemmings for sure works, but we could try Oh No More Lemmings, because I haven't played much of that. So it'll be kind of new to me. Now, obviously, this is by DMA Design. So DMA Design made Grand Theft Auto, and then they turned into Rockstar after Grand Theft Auto 1. So there's DMA Design. So look, Lemmings works. Every Lemmings I've tried works. This is like Lemmings 1.5. But look, very nice smooth mouse. You see that? How to do? He's gonna walk there and die, right? I knew it. And then these guys are gonna hit this wall and then die here. So there's no blocker. And this guy can only dig through here one way. There is 10 bombers though. Let's start on easy. So we need to be on tame. Down and out lemmings. You get 20 of everything. This one seems quite simple. Where's that guy not going anywhere? See, the thing is with this, it works so smoothly and so well. It makes me wonder why other stuff doesn't work. Now, I know the screen isn't completely centered on the stream. That's how it comes through to me. However, my monitor has detected that it can come through straight. Because my monitor is pretty fucking advanced, actually, as it is. Like, I even have sound on the monitor. I didn't know that I had that until I first played Kieran's voice message. That one's quite simple. So you're convinced that the system works properly after that, right? So let's try something else. I removed the disc while it was loading. And that's what happens. It kind of glitches out. Brad, you trying to break the system already? You only had it a day. Yeah. The Amiga 600 has terrible compatibility. However, let's try this next one. Anything for the Amiga 500 works for the Amiga 600, as far as I know. Anything for the 1200 doesn't. Now, this one, I put the disc in and it came to the boot screen. So, we'll try it once more, and then we'll say it doesn't work. If we get to the boot screen again, it doesn't work. Although, I do have another one that says startup disk, so we might want to try with that. Because I think that this one needs a boot disk. It's reading it. Right, something's happening this time. WWF2 European Rampage. Now, I thought you would be interested in this. WWF2 European Rampage. What do you reckon, Kieran? If it works. You might periodically be able to hear sounds from the disk drive when I talk. If you listen carefully. Are we getting blank screen? No, we're not getting blank screen. Trademark of Titan Sports and Hulk Hogan. Ocean. That's a blast from the past. Press 69 in chat if you've heard of Ocean before. WWF European Champion Rampage Tour. Hulk Hogan, 6'8", 303 pounds from Venice Beach. Macho Man Randy Savage, 6'2", from Sarasota, Florida. Bret Hitman Hart. Ultimate Warrior. Yeah, this is classic. I'm hoping that we might see some nice graphics for once. The graphics for Lemmings are not bad, but it does work. I've got some really intense games, Mike, that you probably may have heard of. But as I said, there's 600 discs to check. I've only took out like 25 today. But I don't expect hardly anything to work. We haven't had much luck tonight. But I think I've got a bunch of Amiga 1200 discs that are just not compatible. Right, this disc has stopped reading, but it started reading again. Select team. Let's get... We can pick 2 people, so let's get Hulk. How to do? Now I can press the directions. Press 1. Shift. Mike's going to bed. It looks like it's the arrow keys and shift is the controls. Inserting disc 2. Okay. It's a wrestler holding a floppy disk here, and what are you saying? Ow. I kicked him out. Fuck. I didn't know how to get back in the ring. I don't think much to this game. The intro was pretty good. The actual game, not that good. There's only one fire button, so one button does everything. Weird. Yeah. That game's not that good. But we tried. That one's not going to work. Because it says Game Gear cartridges, Marble Madness, and Tails Adventure. So it's obviously for Game Gear emulation, but we don't have anything else to go with it. Right. Next one. Yeah, that game was shit. I've played better wrestling games on the fucking Master System. Gremlin. Have you ever heard of a Gremlin game? Not actually the Gremlin, sir. But Gremlin the company. Shabba Chop. Have you ever played Zool? Please press fire to start. It's a shame I didn't get Theme Park. I'm happy to buy that separately. But I think Theme Park to run better requires the Amiga 1200. So it looks like I'm going to have to get an Amiga 1200. I tell you what, this is nice and evenly warm when it's on my lap. It's not burning any part of my legs. And it fits very nicely on my knees like a laptop. That's why I was really hyped to get the 600, right? But you can actually mod this with a graphics card and mod this with a hard drive. But it doesn't ever have to read from the discs and it loads games much faster. I'm thinking of doing that, then reselling it for like 500. I only spent 200. So I can make money from that. Please inserting disc 2 and press fire. Ricky, stop climbing on me. It's not helpful. Please inserting disc 2 and press fire. Inserting disc 2, stupid. The disc 2 doesn't work. We're pissed. Right, that doesn't work. Right, this looks like it's discs A, B, C, and it's going to be a 4-disc game, this next one. Let's try it out. We're not having much luck, are we? Oh, that error, Kieran, is to do with a cracked game. I wouldn't worry about that error. Because when you put a disc in, it'll load up straight away if it's a normal game. If it's a cracked game, you put it in, you have to restart the system. And then it loads up the cracked software from the disc at boot up. Because it basically has a different version of Kickstart that bypasses the copy protection, right? Are you understanding? So by just putting it in, the copy protection doesn't work. But if when you restart, it boots a different operating system, and then the copyright is blocked. Now, Dominium, I've never heard of this. It looks like it's working. Game. Now, this is on 4 discs. There'll be a lot of loading. But let's hope it's a good game. Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a point-and-click mouse game. So, we should be good. I'm pretty hyped about this one. And Amiga has 4096 colors as well. So, we should get a good picture. If you want, I can move the stream so it's a little bit more central. And a wee bit more zoomed in if you want. It's as best as I can do, I think. So 1 player, 2 player. 2 player modem, Kieran. 1992 2 player modem just happened. Not possible. 1 player. Start. Terraforming. Please wait. What's up, Nick? So, Nick, we've got here an Amiga 600, along with 600 games. A lot of them don't work, because some of them are for Amiga 1200. Oh, I played the 3DO. I don't have a 3DO. I have a lot of consoles, but I don't have a 3DO. Before being able to command the dimension, you must enter the password. You will find it in the manual. 44. Let's go for 101. There we go. So, okay. I think without the manual, we're not going to get very far in this game. Right. Sorry, but I'm not sitting there figuring that out. But it does work. Now, we couldn't get Cannon Fodder to work. But let's see if Cannon Fodder 2 works. I'll just show you, Nick, what we're using. So this is what we're using. We're using hardware Amiga. And it's 2.0. 37.299. So this is going to be Cannon Fodder 2. Let's see how it goes. And we don't seem to be getting anywhere past this. That's a rip. We're going to try Cool Spot now. The 7-Up Corporation, Dallas, Texas. I think this will be a platformer. Game shit, in my opinion. I did not like that at all. I hope this next one works. When I pulled this one out of the box, I was like, wow. It was one game I've heard a lot about, but I've never actually been able to play. So, Sensible World of Soccer. I don't think this one's working. I do have June, but I don't want to try that right. What else do we got? Yeah, I've got a few more to check next. Axe. Which game was that? That was Monopoly. I couldn't get it to work. Now, sometimes it's because of the system is not the right system for the game. Yeah, Sensible Soccer, I couldn't get it to work. This one's called Any Putt. So it's like a golf game. 1988 vintage. So, dude, do not expect much. $1988 vintage. So this game is 34 years old. The Any Putt Classics. Please select number of players. One player. Hole 1, par 3, player 1, place the ball. You got to place it in this white area. Oh, baby. Is it going in that direction? Ah, now I know how it works. So, par 3, I'll need to go up here, so... Fuck. Not that hard. Stupid. Alright. No. Oh, so that green is a high part then. We got it in the hole. That's what she said. So let's try and get... We need to get behind there, so... Fuck. It did get behind there, but it came out again. Fuck. I'm right back where I started. Like, I believe that this is a decent game. But I'm just shit at it. I believe this is a decent game, but I'm just shit at it. So obviously you've got to bounce off those corners. Like this. Too hard. I'm thinking if I go like here with this sort of speed. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, baby! That was sick. Oh! Oh! Did you see that, Kieran? That was sick. Right, we've got some like weird things going on now. Let's just try and go straight. Oh, it's coming back. Alright, let's try and get over here. There we go. So this is a par 2, so this will be our third shot. Is it there? Nice. How to do? You need to go in one of these 4 holes into the sand and then end there. So let's say that we're going to go into this one. That'll do. I'll take it. Oh, you got to go quite hard to get out of the sand. Off the wall and in. It was just a sick shot, Kieran. I wasn't jacking off. Relax. So you could be from any of these 2 white positions and you've got to get it in the hole, she said. Right? Hey, this game, I like this game. Oh, darn it. Get in there. Oh, yes. That was a par. Get in. So you start here, you go off here, down 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 here, hit off there, hit off there, hit off there, and in, right? You need to be like here. And you need to go max speed. That didn't work, did it? Well, max speed. Ha! Straight in. Nice. You got me. This game's pretty fucking good, right? Here, we want to avoid that, but if we go up here a little bit, it will start coming around here, right? So I think we go like this. Now, the only problem is this bit's uphill, so I've got to do it a little bit hard. It's there. Nice. The only problem with games like this is once you've played the course, there's nothing new to experience. Oh dear. I need to get in that black hole. Done. Ah, this one looks Dan's game. Imagine we could get to there. Par 4 and I got it in 1? Eagle just happened. How to do this one? So we need to get in the green. And then we need to get in the black. Oh, that missed. Oh, there's a water hazard. Oh dear. Blop. Did I get deleted? All 13. Did I get deleted? Well, I'm falling asleep. When I've got to hole 18, I'm going to bed. How is someone getting this in a par 3? You just get closer, then you put it in the hole, right? It's not difficult. It's not difficult. You need to get up there with some speed because light green is higher up, right? Ah, this one's tough. Because if you go too fast, it'll hit the wall and come back down again. So I want to hit it about how much power? Right, it stayed up there. And now we just get it in the hole. No! Wow, it hit and stayed back up. Axe. Okay. This is hole 17. That high-rise pyramid is a bit annoying. straight over it. That was sick. I think this game's pretty good. I like it. From 1988. That's insane. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? Do you not think this game's pretty cool, Kieran? I think it's pretty cool. But this one, I'm not getting this one. Because I've got to get it into the center of there, right? So, like, there. They hit it and come away again. Right, that game was pretty good. Right, I did say I would just test that, then I'm going to bed. So, rip, I'm going to bed. But we have played some games. We definitely have played some games. So we played that platforming game. We know that Lemmings works. But that mini part is a good game. I like that. That goes in the Woix box. Second GWF? What are you talking about? So 5523322231. All in one. 382222527. Total 59. And par is +8. It's weird that it kicks you back to this. So, did you enjoy yourselves, guys? Do you like my Amiga 600? Now, I know that some games don't work. I know. I got it because you can put a hard drive in it, right? And that is small to go on the lap. Now, if I had a hard drive with games that work from hard drive, a lot of the games would work straight away. And as far as I'm concerned, if I've got the disc to the game, I can download the game no problem, right? And put on the hard drive. So we can get ones that work exactly with the Amiga 600 with no modifications required. So, and I can also get a 1200, but only when I've got more space on my desk and when I've got my shelves built so that I can do one shelf with the games and then the shelf above or below is the actual system the games are for. And then I can put in the next shelf so I can have all the shelves behind me of all the different systems and all the different games. So if anyone says, oh, well, you don't have a Sega Saturn, I'll be like, well, actually, I do have a Sega Saturn. So suck my balls, right? Because we've got everything. We've got a Saturn. We've got a Dreamcast. We've got an N64. We've got a Wii, which has a GameCube inside. We have all the PlayStations. We have everything. And we could get any game we wanted. So that we can have fun. Because we love playing games. Right, Kieran. Okay, bye. See you later. How to ending stream. I was trying to use the Amiga mouse on the PC.